Hi, my name is Cecilia Cisco, and today is the first episode of my podcast, etc., etc. So, this is going to be an introduction to the podcast, basically, and what it's all about, and a little bit about me, so you might not be as confused if I bring up things or certain people or stuff about me that you're like, how was I supposed to know that? So, etc., etc. is a very broad podcast. So that's why I called it etc., etc. because there's no main theme of it, I feel like. So I'm kind of taking over Bradley Darrow's podcast, which he asked me to do, and it was like a ranting podcast. So I still have ranting episodes. And I'm sorry for all the times that I say it's really annoying. But now you guys are going to notice it. Okay. That's also annoying. But, so, there's the different types of podcasts, and since I want to talk about so many different things, and I don't have different types of episodes, so I tried to categorize them into 4 different episodes. So we have That's Not My Mojo, which will be the ranting episodes, basically. So maybe they'll be often, maybe they won't be, I don't really know. Basically, if I'm mad, you'll know it's a ranting video. I don't know. But, I don't know what I was going to say. The names are kind of dumb, but I think they're kind of funny. Because I say That's Not My Mojo a lot. Not a lot, but kind of. So, I don't know. They're kind of dumb. But That's My Mojo is the more happy, upbeat, funny episodes where I plan on bringing students in the majority of the episodes. Probably not ranting episodes, but, so for That's My Mojo, it's a funny story, or I don't know, like a pop culture, we're just talking about something, and I don't know. But growing into my mojo, or growing up, whatever you want to call it, there are my life lessons, learning kind of episodes. And I don't want to act like I know anything, because I really don't, but I want to bring students on, and we talk about subjects, or how to deal in this certain situation, or what to do, basically kind of advice, or us talking through the best way to go about it. So maybe it's not even us giving advice, but us working out what we would do, or it's just certain stuff like that. Then we have the first period show with Cecilia Cisco, which would basically be kind of like a talk show, so the late night shows or whatever, but it's me, and it's about the school. So instead of a super famous actor coming in and they talk about the movie that's happening, it's one of the students that just made it to state, and I bring them in and we talk about it. Or a new project's happening, and whoever's having to deal with that, or just something like that, something happening in school, I bring someone on and we talk about it. So it's kind of a talk show about the school. So those are the 4 main episodes. I might have random episodes that don't necessarily perfectly fit into one of them, but so you have funny, you have more meaningful, I don't know, I don't know. So that's basically what the podcast is kind of going to be. So I just wanted to explain that, so you're not what is even the point of this, because there's not really one. And so then I just want to say a little bit about me. So I'm a junior. I'm Cecilia Cisco. I already said that, but if you didn't remember, I'm a junior this year. This is my second year taking broadcasting, and I do speech and 1 act and musical, and I play soccer. I have 5 other siblings: Samuel, Bridget, Peter, Gregory, Henry. And I just became an aunt by my brother and his wife, Rebecca. And we love Rebecca, so we might talk about Rebecca sometimes. And then there's my mom and dad, Joe and Anita Cisco. I have a dog named May. She's pretty cool. I bought a Jeep Wrangler in 1992, which I'm fixing up with my dad. Her name is Norma Jean. She's pretty cool. And I don't really know what else is about me. Not much, but my best friend my best friends are Camille and Abigail, my cousins, and then also Grace Ryder, which some of you know, but sadly she's at the very top of Nebraska. I don't know, somewhere. She's in Chadron, which is like 7 hours away. So we will not be ever seeing her, sadly, but that's okay. And there's also you guys at the school, which you may be on here, you may not be. And yeah, so I'm originally from Seward. I moved here, 4th grade. I love Seward, but it's okay. So, I don't really know what else to say about myself, but that is basically the podcast. Me, plans for the podcast, so different stuff like that. I don't know what the next episode will be, but I have ideas for some of the next episodes, and I just have to set them up, basically. And yeah, so that is a wrap. I know this episode is very boring, but hopefully the other ones won't be as much. This was kind of just, introduction to the podcast or whatever. So, I will see you next time, maybe, on etc. etc.